Stop everything. What I'm about to tell you will change the entire landscape of the NFL this season. An earth-shattering, seismic move that's still unfolding behind closed doors in the deepest corners of the league's power corridors. Right now, in the chaos of the NFL universe, a secret so explosive it could rewrite the balance of power is brewing, and trust me when I say, you've never seen anything like this before. It involves a superstar, a name so elite, so game-changing, that the entire NFL front office is trembling at the thought of pulling the trigger. Phones are ringing off the hook, confidential sources whisper about deal sheets, and the entire league is holding its breath. Who is this player? Which team is about to make history? Why is everyone so obsessed? Wait, just hold on because what I'm about to reveal might be the best-kept secret in NFL history. But first, listen carefully. This story is just beginning, and if you're not subscribed yet, then you're missing out on the kind of breaking news that could redefine everything you thought you knew about NFL power moves. Trust me, the next 48 hours will be critical. So hit that subscribe button, smash the like, and activate that notification bell, because what I'm about to tell you will blow your mind. Now, you might think you've seen everything in NFL trades. Big names, blockbuster deals, shocking trades, yet what's happening right now goes far beyond that. This isn't just a typical player swap. No, what's happening behind the scenes involves a level of strategic deception, billion-dollar stakes, and a risk so enormous that only the most cunning and secretive execs dare to even dream about it. My sources, those in the inner sanctums of the league with access to the most privileged conversations, just confirmed something huge is brewing. They say that a team with a desperate need for a game-changing linebacker has set their sights on pulling off the unthinkable, acquiring a player who is currently in free agency, but whose impact could be immediate and earth-shattering. But here's the catch. This player might not be who everyone thinks he is until now. Let's paint the picture for a moment. The Philadelphia Eagles, a franchise on the cusp of perfecting their dynasty, are in the middle of a covert operation. They're searching high and low, pulling every string, and deploying every tactic in the book, all to land this one player that could elevate them from Super Bowl contenders to absolute dominators. You see, the Eagles have been starving for a versatile linebacker, a leader in the middle of the defense, someone who can dominate the run, pressure the quarterback, and actually hold his own in coverage. They've been searching for months. I'm talking secret meetings in private jets, encrypted calls in undisclosed locations, and negotiations so hush-hush that even rival teams are left in the dark. And their front office. They've been working in the shadows, guided by their genius general manager Howie Roseman, whose reputation for pulling off surprises is legendary. He's known as a master strategist, a guy who can turn a season around overnight. But then, like a bolt of lightning, word spreads. The whispers grow louder. The Eagles have finally found him, the player who could be the missing piece to their puzzle, and it's not just any linebacker. No, this is someone who's been making waves across the league. An absolute star, a player whose stats scream dominance and whose presence alone could single-handedly tilt the NFL's scales. Ladies and gentlemen, I am talking about Kenneth Murray, Jr. That's right, Kenneth Murray, Jr., the 27-year-old linebacker whose name has been bouncing around NFL circles all offseason. You've seen his highlights, you know his name, but what you don't realize is just how close he is to becoming an Eagle, and why this could be the most monumental shift in NFL history. Let's dig deep into why Kenneth Murray, Jr. is the perfect fit, and why this move, if it materializes, will shake the league to its core. In 2025, Murray played with the Dallas Cowboys after a career year with the Tennessee Titans. His stats are nothing short of explosive. 81 tackles, including 56 solo, a remarkable 4 tackles for loss, and a sack in a role that saw him rushing the passer and patrolling the middle with reckless abandon. He's a tone setter, a player with a relentless motor who plays with a grit that energizes entire defenses. At 6'2", 241 pounds, he's built like a tank, with the explosiveness to burst through gaps and the agility to drop into coverage when needed. His coverage stats aren't perfect. The PFF grades reflect some struggles in that area, with a 99.7 passer rating allowed when targeted. Yet his run defense and blitzing ability more than compensate. It's this versatility that's brought the Eagles to the edge of making a move. And let's be clear, Murray's contract situation is a goldmine for any team looking to acquire him. As of now, he's a free agent, unrestricted, available to anyone with the vision and the bankroll to seal the deal. According to projections, his market value hovers around $4.9 million per year, money well spent for a player of his caliber. His value on the open market is rising because front offices know that a player like Murray, with his experience, leadership, and raw talent, can immediately transform a defense into a fortress. The Eagles see that, and they're prepared to pay the price, whatever it takes, to bring him into their fold. But why the Eagles? Why now? Because they're in a race against rival franchises, teams like the 49ers, the Ravens, even the Chiefs, who are all circling, eyeing the same prize. The Eagles recognize that this isn't just about filling a roster hole, it's about seizing control of their destiny. Philadelphia has been relentless in scouting Murray since he hit free agency. They've analyzed his tape, examined his pain points, and crafted a master plan to outbid everyone else. What makes this story even more explosive? Inside whispers suggest that the Eagles' front office has an inside man, a legendary NFL genius, working in the shadows to orchestrate this entire operation. They're pouring billions into their facilities, their training staff, and now, if this trade goes through, their roster, all to build a team that's unstoppable. And the pressure is mounting. Word from NFL insiders is that rival teams are trying every trick in the book to block this deal, offering lucrative contracts, signing bonuses, and even subtle threats. The league's best talent evaluators are in a frenzy, trying to find ways to steal Murray away before it's too late. Meanwhile, the Eagles' coaching staff, led by Nick Sirianni, who's been transformed into a master tactician, are preparing their victory speech. They believe this move will put them leagues ahead of everyone else, turning their already formidable defense into an impenetrable fortress. Imagine the scene. Murray in Eagles green, flying around the field with a ferocious drive, making plays that will haunt opposing offenses for years to come. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, the financials. Bringing Kenneth Murray Jr. aboard would require a calculated move, releasing or restructuring some contracts, but the reward? Immediate. A linebacker who can be the anchor of your defense, a playmaker who can change games with a single pressure or a crucial tackle. In scheme terms, he fits perfectly into the Eagles' aggressive, versatile front seven philosophy. He can blitz off the edge, chase down mobile quarterbacks, and disrupt plays in the backfield. His projected stats? Expect him to be a 100-tackle player, an impact performer, who adds the kind of leadership that transforms a defense from good to legendary. In fact, if this deal goes through, it will be remembered as one of the greatest trades in NFL history, up there with the likes of the Rams, supercharged acquisitions, or the iconic NFL blockbuster trades of the past. This isn't just about a player changing jerseys, it's about a franchise rewriting its destiny in real time. The Eagles are betting everything on this move, not just for this season, but for their legacy. Imagine the social media frenzy, the countless viral videos, the debates raging in the NFL community for years to come. Murray to the Eagles, a headline that will echo through history. And here's the final kicker: this story isn't over yet. The next 48 hours will be the most decisive in NFL history. Rumors say the Eagles are prepared to go all in, offering a package that rivals the biggest trades in league history. The league's insiders whisper that even billionaire owners are watching, holding their breath to see if this move becomes reality. Because if it does, if the Eagles land him, they won't just be contenders, they'll be the team everyone fears. They'll have carved their name into NFL lore forever. This is not a drill, folks. This is the real deal, so stay tuned. Keep your eyes on your screens because what's coming next could blow your mind. The NFL's biggest secret is about to be unveiled, and I promise you, nothing will be the same again. The next 48 hours will be critical. Be prepared. The NFL universe is about to shift, and it all begins now.